Thanks so much for bearing with me. I appreciate you guys. So for the last part of this stream, I felt like it would be really cool to talk about some pickups that I got probably within the past year, definitely within the past couple of days for the Batman Beyond. But to kind of give some background, Batman Beyond kind of started, I think, in 1992, but I absolutely grew up with it on like the WB channel, if anybody remembers that. And so then that kind of what sparked my interest in the love for Batman. I think looking back on it now, that the Batman animated series was so perfect in terms of how they integrated it with the comic books. The writing was fantastic. The humor was spot on. The voice acting was amazing. Kevin Conroy, oh my gosh, so good. The music, everything was spot on. And ever since that, I've had this huge nostalgic feel for Batman the Animated Series, along with Spider-Man animated series back in 1994. So Batman celebrated 80 years of being around, I think in October of last year. So they released and have been doing releases. So Batman the Animated Series, the first stuff, no spin-offs or anything else, came out on DVD, but then they also did a limited edition release for Blu-ray that came with remastered editions as well as upscaled 4K and digital. So I was not on the hype train and not really following it because I just had no idea. I just thought in my brain, there's no way I'm gonna, enjoy Batman the Animated Series until I started looking more, because Amazon Prime had the entire series, and then Michelle hopped on board after the first season, so I was already just watching it, not thinking that Michelle would enjoy it. She hopped on second season, and bam, she was hooked. So neither one of us could play or watch any Batman the Animated Series if the other one wasn't in the room. So that's kind of, now it has that connection to my heart, is that she enjoys it. So I want to go back and rewatch it, but she says that we have a lot of backlog of TV, so we need to get through that before we can watch Batman the Animated Series again. Anyway, so that pickup made me look around, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's a limited edition release of Batman the Animated Series for Blu-ray, and I absolutely had to have it. Unfortunately, it was already sold out on Amazon at that time, but I got a really good deal for the same exact price that Amazon was selling it, with the digital copy still on eBay. So heck yes, I picked that up. So going off with the box, the unfortunate thing is that Batman the Animated Series, the Blu-ray edition, was known for bad packaging from Amazon, and it was hard to come by a package that wasn't already damaged by the time you got it. So unfortunately, the only one I could find for a good deal with everything still intact had a damaged box. So it's something that kind of like frustrates and upsets me a little bit, because Amazon's also very well known with like not having very quality packaging in the first place, but with something that is actually like could be worth something definitely in the future, it sucks. But it came, and it's right here. So you can see a little bit of the crease on the bottom, and then on the back it says there's a limited edition, and it tells you the number that you have out of all of it. So the cool thing about this, which is actually kind of mirroring what Batman Beyond came out with just last October, and what I just got a couple days ago. So it's amazing. It's a 12-disc set of every single season, every single episode, including the two movies, Batman Mask of the Phantasm and Batman Mr. Freeze Sub-Zero. Both amazing pickups and amazing finds and amazing watches. So the cool thing with that is that they also came with lenticular collector cards, which I plan on framing now that I have Batman Beyond and Batman the Animated Series together in my collection. And then it also came with miniature pops, so I'll show that here in a quick second. Michelle, Batman the Animated Series, Batman Beyond, take priority for TV. Hey, we gotta watch them right now tonight. Binge watching all night long. Your box arrived pretty beat up as well. I know, it's really, really sad. It's tragic how little effort Amazon puts into the packaging. Same with issue collector's editions. Right, it sucks. I hate it. Not a lack of effort. They just obviously don't have a separate process for packaging collection stuff with extra attention. Exactly. Like they don't, and I get it. People at a job, it's like, okay, this is my job. I'm just going to do what I'm told in a way that I'm told, Everything is kind of just a big box warehouse store. They'll pick it up off the shelf, put it in, ship it, job is done, on to the next one. Luckily, the Batman Beyond collection I just picked up actually had air-packed bubble wrap in there. So they actually, in a smaller box as well, because I remember from what Batman the Animated Series came in, it was like a box that a futon should have came in, and they packed it in there with no other packaging. So anyway, so the miniature pops that came in here, you could see in the windows, are Batman, Harley Quinn, and Joker. So here's the... We have so many things to watch. Yeah, right. I love it. She's just in the background. She's great. So here's the mini pops, and I was displaying these at work just because of my nerdiness, and then I absolutely love them. But I wanted to bring them home because we're going to put up some shelves, and I'd love to start kind of decorating our media game room to be something that we enjoy and love to be in. So here's the mini pops of Harley Quinn, Joker, and Batman. Is she okay? He's attacking you? Oh my gosh. So the mini pops are really, really cool. And, you know, some people kind of go off the deep end with not opening this kind of stuff, but with opening the Batman animated series, you have to watch it. So I'm not too big on reselling anyway, so I'm going to display these for my own pleasure and have a good time with it. So they're really, really cool. And I like how they partnered with like Funko Pop for these kind of things. I think it's a really cool collectible to have. All right, next up on the awesomeness of Batman Animated Series is the lenticular cards. I don't have to go through all of these, but this also came in with Batman Beyond. But these are a lot of cool things, kind of in-action scenes that change when you look. And then on the back, it just says Batman the Animated Series. So these are really cool, and I'd love to just get like one big frame to put all of them in and display on the wall. You have them on the front studio? Oh, I love it. That's awesome. You'll have to send a picture in the Discord, my friend. I would love to see those. All right, so that's what the lenticular cards are. There's different ones of like, you know, Joker and Batman in action, or Harley Quinn, and, you know, kind of all of the other villains as well. So it's a cool little add-on. And then here is the heavy-duty, amazing Blu-ray set in a hard paper case. It's kind of shiny, and it just looks really cool, very ominous Batform kind of, not Batform, Batman kind of style. And so this will slide out with some etched-in artwork that's kind of like shiny. So it's artwork of different episodes, different enemies in there. So that's really cool. Just like the small little things that they add into this have been such a delight to constantly look back at and enjoy the tiny little things in this collection. So each one will have a different animated portion of the show with the disc, probably like some scene from that season, and you'll have all of them lined up in here along with the movies in the back. And then you have your digital copy that I didn't redeem yet, but that's okay. So that's the amazingness of Batman the Animated Series Blu-ray. So we'll put this back nice and soft like. Taken care of. All right. Uh-oh. Yep. So time for the big puppy, and you didn't see me almost drop this. So this kind of came in another collector's edition box, a little bit bigger because there's actually a full pop doll in this. So I'm really excited to see what it looks like and how it displays, and everything came in pristine, absolutely perfect condition. They have great artwork on the front. So it just feels hefty. It feels something that is going to be amazing to open and enjoy. What? You've never seen a single episode? Oh, my friend, dude. I don't know if they're still on Amazon Prime, but you need to absolutely watch it. People are freaking out right now. Oh, you guys. Aw. Show the future mini gizmos. Oh my god, I know, right? I'm with you. I cannot wait to show our future offspring the amazingness of Batman the Animated Series. Okay, so here we go. Let's take a puppy to this, open her up, see what's inside. I know the collector's edition of Batman Beyond is a lot like Batman the Animated Series, with the lenticular cards and the pop doll. I always get like super bad anxiety, like cutting into shrink wrap, you know? I try to pull it off as far as possible from the box so I don't hurt it at all. Uh-oh. Rusty, I feel your frustration. Unfortunately, I can't put that off in the stream, but underneath I am, so don't worry. I will be furious once the stream goes off. But, you know, I have to be nice to keep him around just for another, 20 minutes or so. Okay. Ugh. Just kidding, Blink. You're amazing, my friend. We love you. Not watching the Batman animated series can't be as bad as Chrono Trigger and me not playing that. Overreacting. I feel like we need to have a counseling session right now. Okay. So it feels very good. Even the box kind of has that lenticular like shininess of it. I don't know if you can see it with the light, but it's really, really cool. And we didn't get any really like cool number per se, but out of 50,000, we got 26,103. That's our version. I guess I can hold that up a little bit. And then right here, right on the pop doll, it also talks about how it's the 80th edition or 80th anniversary of Batman, and it's exclusive deluxe edition of Batman Beyond. I always like to keep little tabs like that. I honestly probably won't open this pop doll since it actually comes in its own enclosed box, I believe. So you're right, Sprite. I dug my own grave. All right. This stuff is always hard for me because I don't want to like pull on the tabs in a bad way to rip it. There we go. All right. We got to clip our cat's nails. They're pretty bad. All right. So we'll hold the big puppy back first. Right now, let's take out the pop doll. Let's see what's up. Let's settle this like men. All right. GoldenEye. It's all settled on GoldenEye, my friends. You guys got it. All right, so here's the pop doll coming out. It's actually in a black box, which is really cool because I know you see a lot of like the pop dolls in the white boxes, and it has like the shiny Batman symbol, everything about the limited edition exclusive Batman Beyond vinyl figure, and I don't know if you can see, but the pop itself is like metallic looking, so that's really cool as well. And I just love the look of Batman Beyond. It has that more like deep, dark noir sense that I feel like Batman has. And the interesting thing that I'm excited to get into Batman Beyond with is that it's actually like set in the future with Bruce Wayne being like an old man, and I think Tim Guinness is the character of Batman. Now he kind of takes the helm of Batman, shown by Bruce, and then takes the helm of Gotham City and Justice on his shoulders and goes out. But the thing with Gotham, and what I'm trying to get at, is that it's actually like futuristic, cyberpunky kind of Batman. So, Batman Gotham. So I'm excited to kind of see what that looks like. Anyway, the pop doll. All right. Next up on the list here, I think, is the lenticular cards. So this is interesting. So in Batman the Animated Series, the way it was packaged is that the lenticular cards actually had their own sleeves like this. And then here with the Batman Beyond, they're actually just packaged in shrink wrap with the cards in there. So not as awesome, but still awesome. Because, I mean, there's something to keep them in there, but itself is not a keepsake. Lenticular. Oh, I know. Yeah, check this out. I'm excited. Cat noises. Oh my god. Yeah, there's cat noises going on. Onyx is being kind of crazy, so we're trying to calm her down so she doesn't trip over any cords. Awesome. So let's take a look at these puppies. This looks really, really freaking cool. I don't know how much the camera's going to do it justice, but Look at the amount of depth and the amazingness in that. That is so freaking cool. I can't wait to put these up on the wall. And there's a whole bunch of different scenes. This looks like a futuristic, like, Mr. Freeze. And then we got one with the Joker. His lips look kind of funky in this. But those lenticular rub sounds, right? Do you always remember getting like the lenticular cards from like a McDonald's or a you know, like a Burger King or something back in the day? Those were so funny. Like most of the times you would just go like, and you wouldn't even mess with them, but oh my god, Rusty, dude. Rocksteady making a Batman Beyond game. Can you imagine? That would be so awesome. And then I can't remember. I think I remember this enemy from Batman the Animated Series, but it's interesting because there's all new takes on him as they're more like futuristic. I can't remember the name of this guy, but very, very, very cool. And then here's another guy in action, flying through the air a little bit. So you get 4 lenticular cards. I can't remember how much came with the Batman Animated Series. There's those puppies. We'll put those back. And then now comes the biggest of them all. We got the actual HD remaster Blu-ray set. Next up. I'll just put these back in the shrink wrap later. Alright. Box is almost empty. Let's see what we got. Here we go. It definitely has that heftiness as the Batman Animated Series. That's cool. And it continues like the shininess of the case from before. It has Tim Guinness in different poses. And then here's the back. And then, so before Batman the Animated Series came out from the top, this one slides out from the side. But instead of being kind of like a book, it's actually kind of like a fold-out thing with plastic. And then they have Tim Guinness on the front, Joker on the back, and then you open the puppy up, and there's some more animated things. Kind of looks like one from the lenticular card, but different. And then there is, oh my. Well, be careful. If you pick this puppy up, be careful none of the discs come awry. One of the Blu-ray discs pop out of here. Let's try and fix that before anything bad happens. Usually anything that that I like to collect, something bad happens, so I have to be careful with. Alright. You got the special features that we'll talk about Disc 5 with different commentary, how they were made. And then this is how it all folds out. So I think there was 3 seasons of Batman Beyond, with the talks of a 4th season that never came to fruition because I think they started the Justice League show. So there's 52 episodes, 3 seasons, and they're all on there for you. That's really cool. I'm a fan. I can't wait. Might have to just start this before Batman the Animated Series. What do you think? She gave me a look. Right? The art color, like the art covers and everything themselves is amazing. I love it. I think they did a really, really good job. I'm a fan. Oh, okay. And then the front, they actually kind of added definition to Tim Guinness Batman Beyond. So they kind of, I can't remember like what they call that with cover art, but it bubbles up with his, with the definition of the character itself, as well as over the Batman Beyond font. So yeah, that's the history of Batman the Animated Series for me, and then why I wanted to pick this up, because Amazon gave me a notification and they were like, hey, it's 50% off right now. So instead of $99.99, I got it for $49.99, but then also had some Amazon Prime points. So I actually picked this baby up for like $30. So it was so worth it, and I can't wait to put this on the shelf along with the lenticular cards on the walls. So I really appreciate you guys being here watching this. Great deal. I know, right? It was so worth it. I couldn't help it but pick it up. So I think that ends it. I was about to say, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification. I was like, no, this isn't YouTube. I need to stop that. You guys are great. I think that'll